I'm also concerned about people on this committee and their own anti-police rhetoric. This is a defund the FBI campaign effort.
That was quite entertaining from someone that had a sexual relationship with a Chinese spy, and everyone knows it. But
I move to take our words down. Completely inappropriate.
Yeah, stand by just a second while we research the rule. Give me just a second. The chair recognizes the gentlelady from Georgia and asks if she would like to retract those words.
No, I will not.
Several days later.
And I just want to correct, I said January 6th for the BWI airport. It was January 7th. I just want to, January 7th was when you tweeted about BWI.
Mr. Nels. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ms. Rodriguez, I apologize that you had to. You're here for a hearing on the border. They don't want to talk about a border. Mr. Swalwell is down there. Obviously, everybody knows he's made some comments. He's got a checkered past.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We got to talk about another hilarious moment that happened on the House floor during a hearing involving Eric Swalwell, who was called out just last week by Marjorie Taylor Greene for his relationship or alleged relationship with Chinese spy Fang Fang. Now, Eric Swalwell got pissed when that happened, okay? He got super pissed. And lo and behold, the next week, it happened again as he was called out by Texas Representative Troy Nehls for his relationship, for Eric Swalwell's relationship with a Chinese spy after Eric Swalwell spent time that was supposed to be used talking about the border and discussing the border, questioning a Border Patrol advocate on her role in January 6th. So I want you guys to understand. Eric Swalwell, instead of actually asking questions about what the hearing's about, which is border security, because Democrats don't actually believe in border control, right? They believe in open borders. He doesn't really want to talk about that. So he uses the time to talk about a witness's past, okay, and trying to discredit the witness by questioning her about her role in January 6th and some things that she put out in tweets or whatever. And again, this GOP representative really hit Eric Swalwell where it hurt by bringing up the Fang Fang allegations in this hearing, and it is absolutely hilarious. But before we get into it, we have to have a word from the sponsor of this video, Noble Gold. Noble Gold Investments has made it their mission to stay on top of the most important economic news. We had three bank runs last month, the second and third largest in history. The government is taking steps to secure all deposits. So you know what that means. More money printing. Plus, the Fed is sitting on unrealized losses of $1.2 trillion on their $8.3 trillion bond portfolio. And the Fed will continue to raise interest rates, even if that means crashing the economy. But you know who's not afraid? Those who are invested with Noble Gold. Because gold is one of the most stable assets outside of government control. And during volatile times like these, savvy investors should definitely think about diversifying their portfolio with precious metals. And that is why thousands have approached Noble Gold for just that. So hurry and go to noblegoldinvestments.com to secure your wealth today and bag a free 5-ounce America the Beautiful coin with every qualifying purchase or roll over to noblegoldinvestments.com. Again, that's noblegoldinvestments.com. And just remember, there's always a risk with investments.
And did you tell the majority before they invited you here that you had participated on the Capitol grounds on January 6th?
Did I tell the majority that I waved a flag on?
Did they know that you
grounds?
had been at the Capitol on
That
January 6th?
was not a question that I was asked. No, sir.
And as it relates to January 6th, you also posted a tweet that encouraged people to attend that day and, quote, fight for Trump. Do you remember writing on January 1, 2021, imagine over 1 million patriots screaming, fight for Trump. Think Congress and the Supreme Court will hear us. When you say fight for Trump and then there was actually fighting, physical fighting on behalf of Trump.
Sir,
what did you mean?
Are you stating that I tweeted that?
You don't remember tweeting?
No, sir, I honestly do not.
Okay, so on January 1, 2021, you sent a tweet that said, imagine over 1 million patriots screaming, quote, fight for Trump on the 6th. Think Congress and SC, which I believe is Supreme Court, will hear us then. Hashtag fight for Trump. Your testimony is that you did not say that.
I'm saying I honestly do not remember tweeting that. I was not very active on Twitter.
Well, you also tweeted at 4 o'clock, I just got home. You said, I just got whole safely. I think you meant home. At BWI Airport is the gate filled up with those of us with Trump gear on and several Army soldiers. Near time to boarding, our gate was surrounded by airport
security. The gentleman
security.
yield for a moment?
No, I will not yield. So you tweeted regularly throughout the days leading up to January 6th. You asked people to fight for Trump, and then you took a picture of yourself near the Capitol. So I just want to know, when you say fight for Trump, and people ultimately fought for Trump, do you regret those words?
Sir, I do. The second one that you just read, yeah, because that was a very traumatic experience. I couldn't understand why my gate surrounding and in BWI was surrounded by guardsmen, and how we as a whole, everyone that was on that plane, were threatened to be removed. I could not understand because, again, I did not experience any type of violence. As far as the first one that I would have to go back and look at that. I really do not honestly remember tweeting that first.
I'll make sure we give
time
it to
has
you.
expired. Mr.
And I just want to correct, I said January 6th for the BWI airport. It was January 7th. I just want to, January 7th was when you tweeted about
Mr.
BWI.
Nels.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ms. Rodriguez, I apologize that you had to. You're here for a hearing on the border. They don't want to talk about a border. Mr. Swalwell is down there. Obviously, everybody knows he's made some comments. He's got a checkered past. He's alleged relationships.
A checkered past? I would ask.
It's my time. Alleged affairs, relationships with
No,
Yum
sir.
Yum.
You don't get to say that shit. That's not true.
He had alleged relationships with Yum Yum.
I asked the gentleman's words be taken down.
You don't get to say
Mr.
that,
Chairman,
pal.
Yes, the gentleman's words be taken down as casting a slur on another member.
I am here.
He's making.
I asked
Let's
the
have
words
some
of the
order
gentleman
and
be taken down as
civility.
casting a slur on another member.
Let us have some order and civility here, and we will take up the issues one by one.
Mr. Chairman, I ask that the words of the gentleman be taken down as expressing a slur on another member.
And the specific words were?
He mentioned that Mr. Swalwell had a checkered past. I don't have the rest of the exact words, but it was a direct slur on a member of this committee. That is not acceptable.
We are going to consult the precedents and take temporary recess.
Thank you.
Would the gentleman wish to withdraw his words?
Yes, and I would like to rephrase. This is the same member that was removed from the Intelligence Committee that he previously served on. So now let's get right down to the serious business as it relates to our southern border.
Yeah, so what I absolutely love about this is that this is exactly what the GOP should do every single time Eric Swalwell does that, right? Every single time he, during a hearing, asks a witness about their checkered past, right? Because he doesn't want to actually talk about the real issue, which is the security at the southern border. They should bring that up, right? They should bring it up, okay? And that's why it's so hilarious to me, because Eric Swalwell is quite literally questioning a witness about her checkered past, okay, in relation to January 6th, to try to discredit her in her testimony that has nothing to do with January 6th. They're talking about the border, right? The border, right? Which has nothing to do with January 6th. And he wants to get pissed off, so pissed off that he curses in Congress because a GOP rep brings up his checkered past, right? Which, again, I mean, hey, according to the FBI, seems like it might be true, okay, that this man had his campaign infiltrated by a Chinese spy, okay, and he has not actually formally denied sleeping with this Chinese spy. He gets that brought up in Congress in the most hilarious way possible, right? Because this man said that he had an alleged relationship with Yum Yum, right? Yum Yum, okay? Now, the Chinese spy's name was like Fang, something, Christina Fang or something like that. So they call her Fang Fang, right? This guy called a yum yum, okay, which is probably a reference to yum yum sauce, right? Which I think is another name for white sauce, okay? We all know that Eric Swalwell, or allegedly Eric Swalwell, put his white sauce in Fang Fang shrimp fried rice, okay? He loves the lo mein, okay? He likes the house special, okay? He loves stir fry. He loves it, okay? He loves that, okay? And, you know, again, I just find it to be hilarious how this guy gets so outraged because somebody's calling out his checkered past when he's calling out somebody else's checkered past on a subject that, again, has nothing to do with January 6th, what he's talking about. The guy is a traitor to this country. I mean, let's keep it 100, okay? He's a traitor to this country. He shouldn't even be on any of these committees. He shouldn't even be in any of these hearings. He shouldn't be asking anybody questions about anything. He shouldn't even be in Congress. He just gets what he deserves, right? That's why I can't really be mad at it, because just looking at the context on why it was brought up and why they said it, again, it's absolutely hilarious. He gets what he deserves, right? Couldn't have happened to a better person. You love to see it. Next time, just next time, he's lucky to even be in these hearings. Next time, stick to the topic, bro, right? If you're going to question a witness, question the witness on something that actually has to do with the topic at hand, which is the border. And then next time, you don't have to worry about a GOP rep bringing up something that has nothing to do with this hearing, like the fact that, again, you slept with, you know, a Chinese spy, allegedly slept with a Chinese spy, and how you're a threat and a danger to national security. Again, absolutely hilarious moment. Love to see it. Want to see more of it. All right. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.